Hello everyone, on today's Bible study with Esther, our topic for today is the power in the tongue, and our text for today is taken from Proverbs chapter 14 verse 23, which says, "In all labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury." Sometimes when we find ourselves in certain situations, like for instance, when someone offends you and you guys start exchanging words, in that process you end up saying some things you shouldn't have said, or even end up laying curses on each other. This verse says, "The talk of the lips tendeth only to penury." When it is not the talk of faith or the talk that edifies another, it is better not to engage in that conversation. The talk of the lips are casual speakings, talks that slanders, talks that comes with venom. Sometimes it is wisdom to keep quiet. It is not every conversation you have to engage in just because you don't want to feel left out of the conversation. Because when you talk too much, you end up saying things you shouldn't have said. In Matthew 12 verse 36, Jesus said, "But I say unto you, every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment." So those idle talks that you speak casually, that you think it doesn't really matter, God is telling us that we are going to give account of it in the day of judgment. I remember when I was little, during my junior school days, I had some certain friends that when we talk on call, we start to speak negative things about ourselves, and we laughed about it. Until one day my mom called me and cautioned me not to speak negative things to myself, all in the name of joking or trying to have fun. The truth is, when we speak negative words or positive words, it echoes in the realm of the spirit, and spirit responds to those words. So what spirit are you entertaining in your life by the words you speak? Sometimes it is better to keep the conversation short than just because you are trying to keep the conversation long, you start to say unnecessary things. In my mind back then, when I was engaging in those conversations and we were speaking negative words to ourselves, I knew it was wrong because it flashed through my mind. But I kept on with it just because I wanted to feel like an interesting person also, and just to keep the conversation longer. So many things we do or talk about, and we start seeing the effects in our lives. We don't know it's as a result of that negative word we've said to ourselves in excitement, or when we were having that casual talk. But the good thing about the mercy of God is that it gives you chance to denounce whatever negative words you have spoken in idle talks. So don't let the devil cheat you into thinking you are finished.